Hey all, and welcome to Applied Statistics. I am Dr. Don DeMoulin, Dr. Don, as you will see in class, and I will be your instructor of record for this course. I look forward to this term and opening your mind toward understanding statistical applications in a quantitative approach methodology. I want to send this video so you can see that someone is live on this end. I also want to make sure that you know how important it is to read fully all of my announcements that I post because they provide valuable information on assignments along with the proper template and directions to use in completing the assignment. Using the templates and following assignment guidelines are vital to maximize the most points. In teaching statistics since 1987, I've discovered that providing such templates in specific directions lessens the anxiety of the assignments, so more focus can be given to making sure that the calculations are correct and in the proper format. I also want to bring forth that, as I mentioned in my announcements that are already on there, this course will be unlike any course you have ever taken. There are certainly expectations each week and information that may boggle your mind. There are times when many of you will become totally frustrated, but I can assure you that if you follow my directions in the class, use the templates and read my announcements and spend the time, you can be successful. I've also discovered that in statistics, there are basically three types of students. Those where the information hits click point quickly, those where the information hits click point a bit later in class, and those where the click point just never materializes. And by definition, the click point is that point in which what I say in the videos, what you read and what you understand are the same things. Rest assured, the students in Category 3 are few and far between. I can also say with credibility that students who spend the most time on the material are the ones that are usually the most successful. However, I will be frank in that the material in some cases will be difficult to put into perspective for understanding. And that is why I made the videos that you will be watching and wrote the stat book that you will be reading. I can also attest that watching the videos only once will not, in most cases, get the material into that click point. You need to make sure you read my announcements and check every day because there are some who will post an assignment without reading them and they are incorrectly formatted or not appropriate according to the guidelines. You'll also need to read my feedback on the assignments along with reviewing the answer sheet that will be attached, and make sure you do not repeat any of the areas where points were deducted. Also, there are no do-over points to raise your grade. I know that in a class of this nature and complexity, there are times when frustration consumes a person and communication becomes less than professional. I can assure you that I will be professional in my responses and would expect the same from any of you, as that is the nature of this level of education. Using professional courtesy in responses to ensure that the professional integrity and ethics in responses are maintained. Put in my announcements a thing called CARE principle. Please read that. It's capital C period, capital A period, capital R period, capital E period, which stands for courtesy, appreciation, respect, and encouragement. And these are the guidelines and principles that I operate from each day. I have posted my bios for both education and business, so you can see that my success in both arenas is basically the result of what I've studied in my doctoral program at Mississippi State University and from the research in my dissertation. Basically, that's where I fell in love with stats and have enjoyed teaching it over the past several decades. When asked to design this course for American College of Education, I'd already written a text used in a few universities because it was designed to reach students. This is in contrast to other stat books that may have been written by psychological professors for other psychological professors and not for student understanding. And that's why I took the approach that I did for this course with the students in mind for the best level of understanding. The course has received excellent reviews from the Higher Education Learning Commission, or HLC, and it's the accreditation board that accredits these programs for ACE. So that's a great accomplishment in itself. In 2015, I received a call from the assistant dean at the College of Education that I was unanimously voted by the administrative committee to receive the prestigious Faculty Award of Excellence from the American College of Education. award which was totally unexpected, and one which I was humbled to accept. In that realm, I was invited to the graduation ceremony in Chicago and given an opportunity to address the graduates and sat alongside the keynote speaker, former Secretary of State under George Bush, Dr. Rod Page. For my presentation, I really did not know what I wanted to say to inspire these graduates of the successes I've achieved over the years. So I decided to give a short biographical review of my life from a farm boy in Illinois to the accomplishments that I have now as a scholar. It's about 3.5 minutes in length. The address received many requests, so I provided a link below for you to review if you would please. And do not look at the video as much for the video itself, but just listen to the message because it can have a profound impact on your perceptions of what this degree is all about. At the end, Dr. Page had a similar, more expanded message of the same topic, growing up in a rural community, achieving great accomplishments. I hope that this message will inspire you to use this degree for great and wonderful accomplishments, not only in your life, but also in the upcoming research you're going to be doing with this degree. I hope that you have a great term and learn a lot about conducting research in a quantitative perspective. Please spend the time needed so you have a good foundation, and please keep ahead of the game each week. And please, please, please read the announcement that I've posted and will post throughout the term. I will look forward to assisting you throughout this, and sit back and just enjoy the ride.